Hey guys, hey my beauty gang. Welcome back to the Talented House of Beauty. Okay, now this I first want to say, I haven't been making my videos like that, like as if I should be making my videos, to you guys. So my friends, I'm back, y'all. Let me get myself together a little. I got this lipstick from Dollar General, and it is amazing, guys. It's really, I really like the color of it. The lipstick look really nice. So, okay. Here's the thing. I'm super excited to be back. I haven't, make sure I look good, make sure I look okay. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna be, I wanted to say thank you so much for those that do watch my channel and those who do support my channel. Thank you so much. As I said, when I first started my channel, I wanted to make my channel broad, like a broad range of stuff. So if you guys don't really know much about me, I have bits and pieces all over the place. If you have my Instagram, if you have my YouTube channel, if you have my Twitter, whatever social medias you guys have, I have bits. I'm pretty much an open book. I have things about me that's scattered all over the place. You just have to go and find it. So, and I like it like that because it's kind of like a maze. So, okay, now today's video is going to be about it's going to be because, okay, the holidays are approaching. Normally I make a video on Thanksgiving, Christmas and stuff, like big holidays, because that's just part of my life. But for some reason this Thanksgiving I wasn't able to make a video for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but anyways, I hope everybody, I hope all my followers, my gang, my beauty nation, I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I hope y'all had a lot to eat. I sure did. I had a lot to eat. But okay, like I said, the holidays are here. Okay, the holidays are here. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm gonna give y'all a few holiday pointers. Okay. And is it, I think is necessary. I think this is necessary for those that's just dating, for those that's I think this video is mainly for those that's just dating, that's dating. This is not mainly for those that's married or in a relationship, but this is strictly for those that's dating, because I've been there before. I'm sure others have been there before, but this video, I'm not gonna make this video that long. I'm gonna try my best not to make it that long. But it's basically, I was contemplating the craziest thing. I was contemplating on if I wanted to make this video or not, because you know, that's just me. Sometimes I go back and forth but with myself, but till I just said forget it, you know, maybe somebody needs it, you know. So basically this video is pretty much a couple of things that you don't want to do for this holidays. And once I hop into this video, as I know you guys probably like a couple of things you don't want to do for the holidays. You might want to do a lot on this holidays, yeah, but you will see once I hop into this video. But let me see. I had to write some stuff down, so guys, I have so much juiciness. Is, you know, I'm super excited to give you guys this juiciness. But okay, I'm trying to find it. And I hope it helps, you know, those, you know, I hope it's, you know, gonna help. Okay, I finally found it. Yes, so the first thing is for this holidays, because you know, like I said, Christmas is around the corner, New Year's is around the corner, I don't know, Thanksgiving passed, but this video is mainly going into, let me make sure my camera is good. You know, even though I don't know if you guys did it or if you contemplating, whatever the case may be, or if you on the edge of it, but this is mainly like starting like Thanksgiving, because okay, when the holidays approach, you know, some things you don't want to do. I learned from experience, you know, the first thing you don't want to do is don't bring your significant, the person that you're dating, don't bring them around your family so soon, you know. And I'm saying this because after September you have Thanksgiving, mainly around the holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas and stuff. That is the times that you want to, that, you know, typically if you've been dating someone for X amount of years or whatever the case may be, you might want to introduce them to your family and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you something, I'm gonna tell you this: don't bring them around on the holidays. Here's why. Now the first reason why is you don't want them to feel pressured. Yeah, you don't want them to feel pressured, like, you know, you don't want them to feel pressured, meaning like, how you say it, like, how can I say, when I say pressure, meaning like if you bring them around, if you've been talking on the phone, you've been going out all throughout for the last couple of 2-3 months, whatever the case may be, and then when Thanksgiving finally come up, y'all have the discussion like, oh, why don't you come over for dinner or something, meet the family and stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't do it, because it makes it like it could be any other day except that they could come and meet the family, but don't put that pressure on that person, because think about it. Y'all around food, y'all around drinks, y'all around whatever, recreational drugs, whatever the case may be. You know how the family is, like they want to know, oh, so y'all been dating, it's gonna be the pressure is gonna be on that one person, meaning like they're gonna be asked a whole bunch of 21 question. It's the holidays. The last thing I know, me from experience, the last thing I want to be is interrogated around the holidays, right? You don't want to be interrogated around the holidays. You got your aunts, uncles, cousins want to know, oh, so what y'all seeing each other, or just typical, just crazy stuff, like, so don't put that pressure. Don't put that pressure on the person that you're dating, because is the pressure is like it's just too much pressure, too many questions. He got she, whatever the case may be, got questions coming over here, questions coming over this way. It could be a lot on that person that you're dating, to the point sometimes they get, and then it's like breaking that comfortability. That's what you don't want to do. Trust me, guys, I learned from experience. You don't want to, if you're still in the dating stage, you still want that person you want to give a little, fear in them. Fear in a good way. You don't want them to, oh, I met the family, good, they start getting comfortable. See, and I think a lot of times that's why a lot of couples, they feel like they don't have to, once they get it, what they met the family and stuff, certain things you shouldn't do so soon. And this is one of many videos that I'm gonna make, because you want that person to keep the things that they did to get you. You want them to continue to do those things while they have you. But when you bring them around the family and you put pressure on them, it's like that comfortability comes to the point where they start getting comfortable, like to the point where they feel like they shouldn't have to do certain things, like, and it should not be like that. So tip number one, it can be any other day, any other day. I learned from experience. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing, but I recommend don't bring the person that you're dating around your family on Thanksgiving or major holidays. Try to kind of like do it after the holidays, because you want your significant other also to be comfortable talking to your parents. You want them to be comfortable talking to your siblings, if you have siblings or something like that. When it's around the whole family, it's like conversations going all over the place. They being asked questions that they wasn't ready for, and not to say that they should be ready, but it's just too much pressure. Like, I learned from experience, like, in the past I've dated, and typically on the holidays you want to be with the person that you're dating. So you go to their family, you go to their house on Thanksgiving, eat stuff like that, and then they start asking questions, and it just make you feel pressured. And from experience, it kind of made me feel uncomfortable, if anything. So tip number one, you don't want to bring them around on the holidays. Try to, as bad as you want them to meet the family, try to refrain try to do it at least after the holidays, where all the commotion and all of the then the pressure of the pressure of buying stuff, and what are you gonna get her for Christmas, is don't put so much, and you don't want that pressure on yourself either. You don't want his family like, oh, what are you gonna get what are you getting him for? You don't want to, not too soon. So that's tip number one. Another reason is you don't want to serve too soon. When I say you don't want to be of service to them so soon, meaning how if you go to a barbecue or something like that, not too many families will be like, oh, make yourself at home. Some will, but some won't, and you don't want to put that, you don't want to be the one that's, you have to get up, because if you just bringing the person around on the holidays, it's gonna feel like you're gonna feel like you have to serve them. You don't want to feel you don't want to feel like you servicing them. You understand what I mean? I don't what's the best way to explain it? Meaning they might not feel comfortable enough to get up and get their own food, so you got to get your food and their food. It's too much. You don't want to put that pressure on yourself, and you don't want to put that pressure on the other person that you're dating as well. So, and servicing, I think stuff like that. And me personally, I don't know if some things that I feel strongly about, I'm not, maybe there's people out there that feel strongly about the same thing, but I feel like servicing the person that I'm in a relationship with is a privilege. It's a privilege for me to get up. And I know it sounds crazy to some people. Some people might feel like, well, no, that's the person that you with. You're supposed to. No, you're not supposed to. That's actually a privilege. For me to make you a sandwich, that's a privilege. For me to get up and get you something to drink, that's a privilege. So you want to watch certain things too soon, because you don't want that person being entitled to certain things too soon, especially in the dating stage. And so that's tip number 2. 3, I already said 3, you don't want to be interrogated. You don't want to be asked a whole bunch of questions. So how long have y'all been dating? This, that, the third, whatever the case may be. You don't want to, you want to refrain from that, especially when questions keep coming at you from all different family members. You want to refrain from that. And this one is the most important. Oh yeah, I was thinking about something, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is the most important one. You don't want them meeting your family so soon, okay? I think this tip is very, very extremely important. The lighting is, I don't know if you guys, but the lighting is okay in here. But you don't want them, when I say meeting your family so soon, when some people relationships don't work out or don't last long, they wonder why. This could be a main factor of why. Not too many people, are born into, a luxurious, or like a, how you call it, like a like a perfect family. Granted. But what you don't want to do is, for someone that you just start dating, you don't want them knowing, all the alcoholics in your family, all the drug addicts, all the ones that got the drama. Like, by the time he leave Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner, I can almost guarantee you, they're gonna be like, I might want to reconsider dating this person. They're gonna be like, no, I think because I also think, a lot of people feel like, they look at your upbringing when they date. They look at like your family and stuff like that. Oh, her mom does this, so, and not 9 times out of 10, a lot of times, sometimes you gotta even look at yourself, like, what type of family was I born into? Because I don't do none of the shit that my family does. But you have to think about on the other side, meaning the person that you might be dating might not be thinking like that. They might be thinking like, oh, okay, so this is the family that I'm gonna be, pretty much with. Because if you think about it, it doesn't really matter, like, I always say it like this, like, I'm not in a relationship with the person's mom, dad, whatever. I'm in a relationship with the specific person that I choose to be with, so whatever they say or think about me doesn't matter, granted. But at the same time, you have to think about it. If you're dating with a purpose, and you're dating as far as finding a long-term partner, you have to think about these things. These are the aunts and uncles and cousins that I'm pretty much going to be marrying into. This is the family I'm going to be marrying into. You don't want, the harsh reality is, you don't want to see that side of the person's family so soon. It's just gonna, it takes the spontaneous out of it. It takes the excitement out of it. Meeting all his, her drunk uncles and family during the holidays. And this is the kicker, honey. When they get to acting up, getting drunk and stuff around the holidays, and then you got the person that you're dating around all of this, the first thing that they are going to look at is you. You don't have nothing to do with your drunk aunt, your crackhead uncle. You don't got nothing to do with them. But that's just the reality of it. Some people, when they look for long term with someone, a lot of times they look at, can I tolerate this? Can I tolerate that with this person? Can we get along? If we go through a problem, is she gonna get her crazy aunt, or like, stuff like that you wanna watch. But and the last but not least thing, that was the 4. I'll do about 5. The last thing, I think this is very as well as important as number 4. Now, the last one, number 5, is extremely important. You have to be very, very, very careful. This video is not that long, so it's good. You have to be extremely, extremely careful, because if you want to give the person that you're dating a certain image of you, bringing them around on the holidays around your family can ruin your image that you portraying to that person. Now, the person that you're dating is eventually, they might eventually, some people can hide really, really good. But when you bring them around your family, that kind of opens up the person that you are. You know, you don't want to show them who you really are, you know. At least not so soon. You can show them who you really are, but at least not so soon, you know. How you want to keep the image that you portraying. Like, if you portraying a good girl, keep that image. Like, if you know, if your family is like if you a little slut or whatever the case may be, and you was born into like a Christian family that go to church and shit like that, you want to keep that image, you know, keep that little slut image, whatever image it is, you know. I'm just hypothetically speaking, but you don't. This is very, very important for those that's newly dating. You don't want to show who you really are. Like, it's just gonna ruin everything. Because I'm gonna tell you something, it's nothing more fun than dating someone and they have like another image to them, you know, but for some reason you can't see that image, you know. Is nothing more fun. When I tell you, dating is a very fun game. I'll say a game, you know, because if you think about it, it is a game, you know. But just the whole object is to have fun, you know, have fun while you're dating until both people decide what they want to do with each other, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, you want to make sure that when you're dating, you having the most fun that there is. You want to get the most out of dating, you know, because once you settle down with somebody, that's it. Like, that's the person that you plan to see. You don't want to go from divorce, married, you know. You don't want to do that, you know. If you make a decision to settle down with someone, you want to make sure that you're making the right decision. You know, a lot of times we, you know, as human beings, we feel, you know, sometimes we could be so picky to the point where we end up making the wrong decision, or picky. You know, there is a saying, you so picky, you fuck around and you picking and choose the wrong one, right? But the reality of it is, the whole object is to portray someone that someone else, you know, and hide who you really are. So you have the image of who you want that person to see that you're dating. And, you know, as gradually time goes on, me personally, I feel like you shouldn't let someone know how you really are until, you know, marriage comes about. But a lot of times, you know, it doesn't work out that way. But sometimes, if you're lucky, sometimes it does. Other times it doesn't. Because the person that you'll be surprised, like when you're dating someone and then y'all end up, don't get me wrong, you know, everybody grows, you know, everybody continuously flourish and grow and mature and stuff like that. But at the same time, because there's no way that if I'm dating this person now, that by the time we do decide to get married, or if that's, you know, what the case may be, or whatever it is that you guys are looking for, that this gonna be the same person, you know. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out that way, you know, unless you explain to your significant other, like, you know, I miss who I was dating, you know, I miss who I was dating. I still love who I have, who, you know, who I'm married to, but I miss who I was dating, you know. But I'm rambling, guys. But yes, those are the 5 main tips for the holidays. I hope this video helped anyway, and anyone in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And I'm gonna wrap this video up. But yeah, you know, those are the 5 main tips for the holidays of what not to do. Try to refrain from not doing it. And happy dating, guys. Bye.